Edward Robert Lytton Bulwer Lytton, 1st Earl of Lytton GCB GCSIGPC, November 8, 1831, November 24, 1891, was an English statesman and poet. He served as Viceroy of India between 1876 and 1880, during which time Queen Victoria was proclaimed Empress of India. An accomplished and popular diplomat, Lytton was afforded the rare tribute, especially for an Englishman, of a state funeral in Paris, although as Viceroy of India he has been criticized for his handling of the Great Famine of 1876–78 and the Second Anglo-Afghan War. His son Victor Bulwer Lytton, 2nd Earl of Lytton, who was born in India, returned as Governor of Bengal and was briefly acting Viceroy. Background and education. He was a son of the novelists Edward Bulwer Lytton, 1st Baron Lytton, and Rosina Doyle Wheeler, the daughter of the early women's rights advocate Anna Wheeler. His parents split up when he was a small boy, and the separation was acrimonious. His mother, who under the laws of the time lost access to her children, caricatured his father in 1839 novel Shively, or The Man of Honor. See Women in the Victorian Era. Many years later, when he was a young man, his father had his mother placed under restraint as insane, which led to public outcry and her liberation a few weeks later. She chronicled this in her memoirs. He was educated at Harrow School and at the University of Bonn. Diplomatic career. In 1849 he entered the diplomatic service, aged 18. When he was appointed as attaché, private secretary, to his uncle, Sir Henry Bulwer, who was minister at Washington, D.C. It was at this time he met Henry Clay and Daniel Webster. He began his salaried diplomatic career in 1852 as an attaché to Florence, followed by Paris in 1854 and The Hague in 1856. In 1858 he was transferred to St. Petersburg, Constantinople and Vienna. In 1860 he was appointed British Consul General at Belgrade. In 1862 Lytton was promoted to Second Secretary in Vienna, but his success in Belgrade led to Lord Russell appointing him Secretary of the Legation at Copenhagen in 1863. During this time he twice acted as chargé d'affaires in the Schleswig-Holstein conflict. In 1864 he was transferred to the Greek court to advise the young Danish prince. In 1865 he advanced to Lisbon where he concluded a major commercial treaty with Portugal. After an appointment to Madrid he became secretary to the embassy at Vienna and, in 1872, Paris. By 1874 he was appointed British Minister Plenipotentiary at Lisbon where he remained until being appointed Governor-General and Viceroy of India in 1876.